So now we're doing the AMS quiz for Monday, term 2, and let's start. It's all repeated material. So it's asking us which is true about the graph of this. Let's, before reading the options, look at the graph. -3, meaning it's opening downwards. So it's opening like this, right? Let me remove this. So it's opening downwards. And x minus 1 means that the axis of symmetry is whatever makes this 0. What makes x minus 1 equal to 0? 1, right? So we know that our axis of symmetry here is at 1. And -5 means that our vertex is the axis of symmetry, which is 1, -5. And that all our values should be, since it's opening downwards, it should be y should be less than or equal to -5. So now that's us analyzing the graph. Now let's read the options. It opens downwards, upwards. No, it doesn't open upward. It opens downwards. Yes. Vertex -1, -5. No, we said it's +1, -5. So this is wrong. Vertex is the highest point on the graph. Yes, since it's opening downwards, the vertex is the highest point on the graph. The range of values is y, all real numbers, such that y greater than or equal to -5. No, we just said it's y less than or equal to -5. So this is wrong. X equals 1 is the axis of symmetry of this graph. Yes, it is. So that's for the first question. Let's move on. Okay, so now we have another graph. The same thing. We're gonna analyze it again. -3. So it's opening again downwards. X minus 1, meaning our axis of symmetry is at 1. -9, meaning our vertex is at 1, -9, and that all our values should be less than or equal to -9. Now again, let's read. Vertex -1, -9. No, it's +1, -9, so this is wrong. Range of values are all real values such that y greater than or equal to -9. No, it's less than. This is wrong. Opens downwards. Yes, it does open downwards. This is correct. Opens upwards. No, it doesn't open upwards. It's opening downwards. Vertex is the highest point on the graph. Yeah, as you can see, since it's opening downwards, it is. So this is right. X equals 1 is the axis of symmetry of the graph. Yeah, it is, because it's the first number in the vertex, and it's whatever makes this inside this 0. So that's correct. Now let's move on. Analyze the graph of the quadratic function. Let's see. So to find these two numbers, you just have to look at the graph. You look at the vertex. It's here. It's at 2, -2. So you put 2, -2. That's how you do it. Now to find this number, because it should be in the form of fx equals a x minus h squared plus k. That's the form it should be in. Now we need to find a. So what we do is we find any point and find any easy point. You can take this point, but I'd rather you take one touching the line. So 3, 0. And you're gonna do f of x is the same as y. So 0 equals a into x, which is 3 minus 2 squared minus 2. Now let's solve. 3 minus 2 is 1. 1 squared is 1. So 1a, aka a, minus 2 equals 0. So a equals 2. And that's your first value. Now, let's move on. This is all repeated from material. So if you studied for the final, you're good. Lowest possible value, always look at the last number. Don't even think about it. Okay, for this question, we have to just solve a bit and understand the question. The figure above shows the graph of a quadratic function that's x-intercept is this, and the vertex is this. So we know that y equals a, we don't know it yet, x minus 1, because that's our first point, plus squared plus 9, which is the second point they gave us. Now we need to find a. To find a, we need to substitute with any one of these. You could choose this one, you could choose this one. You're gonna get the same answer. I'm gonna choose this one. So y, aka, no, sorry, here y is 0. So 0 equals a into 4 minus 1 squared plus 9. So 4 minus 1 is 3, squared is 9. So 9a so because you're multiplying it with a, plus 9 equals 0. So 9a equals negative 9. Negative 9. So a equals negative 1. And that's how you solve for a. We did this already. Now we're gonna remove all of this because we found a, and you're gonna replace the a here by negative 1. Now they're asking for the y-intercept. What does y-intercept means? It means when x is 0, when x here is 0, what is y? So what we do here is we replace the x with a 0. You're gonna get this equation. Now we solve it. So negative 1 squared into negative 1 plus 9 gives you negative 1 into 1 is negative 1 plus 9. Answer is 8. Now look, there's a trick. In the exam, they give us sometimes this answer to be a negative number. Look, they want absolute value of b. They don't want b, they want the absolute value of it. So whatever the number is, you get it. If it's positive or negative, you convert it to make it positive. And you put it as your answer. Now moving on. Cumulative frequency, it's easy. Let's go. So here they want us to just plot points on a graph. So the points have been plotted, 2 points have been plotted. So we need to go up a bit to see the graph itself. We need the cumulative frequency. Let me try to get it like this so we can see everything. Yeah. So for the cumulative frequency, we always take the first frequency as is. Then you add this to this. You're going to get 23. Then add this to this. You're going to get 30. Then this to this. You're going to get 40. This to this. You're going to get 49. And then this to this. You're going to get 50. Now, this here is 0.5, our first point. Here, for the second one, it's 23. This is 30. This is 40. This is here somewhere. Here is 49. And that's what you do. That's it. Now, let's move on. Okay, again, another graph we need to analyze. 0.5, meaning it's opening upwards. So, which means our vertex is the lowest point on this graph. And our axis of symmetry is whatever makes this 0, which is negative 4. So here we have negative 4. And negative 8 is our second point. So our vertex is at negative 4, negative 8. And we know that all the points y should be greater than, since it's opening upwards, y should be greater than or equal to negative 8. Now let's see the information we have and solve. It opens upward. Yes, it does open upward. The vertex is at negative 2, 8. No, it's negative 4, 8. Negative 8. So no. Negative 4, 8. No, it's negative 4, negative 8. So no. Vertex, lowest point on the graph. Yes. Range should be y greater than or equal to 8. Yes. And the x negative 2 is the axis of symmetry of this graph. No, we said it's negative 4. So this is wrong. So our only three ones that are right are 1, 4, and 5. And that's our answer. Now let's move on. The vertex of the graph is whatever makes this 0 and this value. So 3x minus 6 equals 0. 3x equals 6. X equals 2. So 2 and negative 5 are our answers. Now let's move on. Canonical form. We need to remember one formula since calculators are allowed. I always prefer this formula. You're gonna do y equals this is the value a, this is the value b, this is the value c. A is always with the squared, b is always with the x, and c is with nothing. So it's a into x minus b over 2, sorry, it's x plus b over 2a squared minus, or wait, is this, I think it's plus again, wait. Yeah, it's plus, sorry, my bad. Plus 4ac, c minus b squared over 4a. Put all of these values in your calculator. So you're gonna put 5 into x plus negative 50 over 2 times 5 squared plus 4 into 5 into negative 11 minus 50 squared over 4 over times 5. All this in your calculator, you're gonna get 136 to be your answer. Now let's move on. Another canonical form question. Do I really need to write? I'll write it again. Y equals a into x plus b over 2a minus plus 4ac minus b squared over 4a, and you get your answer guaranteed. See? Now, to find the axis of symmetry, we said we need to find whatever makes this 0. So 1 over 3x minus 5 equals 0. 1 over 3x equals 5. X equals 15. That's how you solve it. That's it. Let's move on. In canonical form, again. It's the same formula. A into x plus b over 2a squared plus 4ac minus b squared over 4a. You put all the numbers in, like I showed you in the first question. You're guaranteed 100% you're gonna get the answer. Now let's move on. Okay, mean, what does that mean? Mean means average. Mean equals average. So that what that means is you're gonna take all your frequencies, multiply them with the number of paintings over the sum of all the frequencies, which is the cumulative frequency. So 3 into 1 plus 4 into 2 plus 5 into 6 plus 6 into 6 plus 7 into 7 plus 8 into 3. All over 1 plus 2 plus 6 plus 6 plus 7 plus 3. Now I'm gonna put the numbers in my calculator really fast. 36 plus 49 plus 24. So the ones on top equal 150 and the ones on the bottom equal 25. And when you divide 150 by 25 on your calculator, you should get 6 to be your answer. Now let's move on. Here they want the median. What do we do in median? We find the cumulative frequency. So you add 2 plus 10 plus 5 plus 5 plus 6 plus 1. When you add them, you're gonna get your answer to be 29. Since it's a number less than 50, 29 plus 1, you're gonna get 30. Divide by 2. So then 15. So you look for the 15th position. So again, write the cumulative frequencies. Here we can stop. Since 15 is between 12 and 17, you take the number above 17. So it's 2. And that's your answer. Now let's move on. It's the last question. Here we do the same thing, except they're asking you to do it in 2 separate parts. 1 times 1 plus, so 1 into 1 plus 2 into 2 plus 3 into 6 plus 4 into 6 plus 5 into 7 plus 6 into 3. Then you're gonna get the 100. Now you take all the 100, put it over 1 plus 2 plus, so 1 plus 2 plus 6 plus 6 plus 7 plus 3. You're gonna get these equal 25, so 25 over and hundreds over it, so the answer is 4. That's it for this quiz. Hope you understood everything. It's really easy. Have a great day.